Horror Fan! Yeah, this is a little happy birthday video to one of my viewers, Horrorfan90, I believe their name is, also known as I Love Dogs on fanfiction.net. Now I'm going to do something special for this person, seeing they've been such a great viewer and always leaving me good feedback and stuff, and taking my criticism. Yes, I've reviewed at least one of their stories on my show before, and let's just say I wasn't very nice when I reviewed it. I had a lot of issues with it. I have decided to celebrate their birthday by reading and reviewing one of their fanfics. Okay, people, I'm going to say this right now. This is a one-time thing. I'm just doing this once. So don't get any ideas to start sending me requests. Oh, my birthday's coming up. Can you review my fanfic too? Oh, can you review my fanfic? No, this is just a one-time thing. So, horror fan, I hope you feel special because I'm only doing this once. Okay, the story we're taking a look at is Roger Rabbit and Jessica Have a Baby by I Love Dogs. It's rated K, it's in English, it's romance, it's Jessica R and Roger R, and it was published back in March of this year. Okay, let's read. Roger Rabbit and Jessica Have a Baby. It was a beautiful day in Toontown, a day that was very special. It all started when Jessica and Roger Rabbit woke up in the morning. Okay, most of this is okay except for one little issue. Seeing Roger Rabbit is a name, the R in Rabbit should be capitalized because Rabbit is Roger's last name. Jessica woke up first and went to the bathroom. Roger wondered why, so he knocked at the door and said, "Are you okay, dear?" Okay, I think you should have a comma follow said. And secondly, the A and R should be capitalized because it's the beginning of the spoken dialogue. And thirdly, please use the correct version of okay. O-K-A-Y. That's the right version you should be using when you're writing out the word okay. Not O and K because that's the abbreviation. It looks sloppy when it's inside of stories. "Yes, Roger, I'm okay. Just go to work," said Jessica as she was making barfing sounds from the bathroom. Well, at least she's handling it fine. "Okay, if you say so. Bye, dear." That should have some more commas in there. Roger said as he headed for the door. Then Jessica went to the doctor, but not a human doctor. It was a toon doctor and his name was Goofy. Apparently Goofy and the rest of the Disney gang took up other jobs since the lull in the cartoon business. Goofy ran some tests and then an ultrasound. "Well, Doc, what is wrong with me?" said Jessica. It should say asked Jessica. "Well, Jessica, it seems that pretty soon you and Roger are going to have a new addition to the family," said Goofy with a smile. "What do you mean by that?" said Jessica. "Well, I'll have my assistant Mickey to tell you," said Goofy. Get rid of the word to, please. Mickey told Jessica that she was going to have a baby. Why is the B in baby capitalized? It doesn't need to be. And that it's going to be due on Christmas Day, and that it's going to be a boy. And why is the B in boy capitalized? You do not need the B in boy capitalized. Unless you're going to name the baby Boy. Well, that's a creative name, but I highly doubt that. Jessica thought, how could this have happened? They were always so careful when they played patty cake. Oh, that is cute. That is cute. You see, in the Toonverse, patty cake is their version of sex. So, I guess when they play patty cake, they have to wear gloves as protection. You get it? Let's just move on. But then she realized that one night, Roger didn't wear his gloves. Oh, that's so cute. Clever. I have to say, that is clever. That is just so clever. Kudos to you, I Love Dogs. Kudos to you for that. Jessica sighed and said, "Well, I guess I have to tell Roger the news." Okay, the W in well should be capitalized and it should follow with a comma. Back at home, Jessica was fixing dinner for Roger, and when he got home, Jessica told him about the news. "Roger, I got some news. I went to the doctor today and he told me something big. Something real big," said Jessica. Okay, there should be a period after Jessica. "Oh no, honey, what's wrong? Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Whatever you need," said Roger. "Well, actually, there's nothing really wrong with me. You always wanted to have kids, right, Roger?" Okay, there should be a comma after kids, asked Jessica. "Well, no, Jessica, I'm too nervous to be a dad. But why are we talking about this? I want to know what the doctor said about you," said Roger, with worry in his voice. "That's what I'm trying to tell you, Roger. The doctor said that I'm pregnant. We're going to have a baby boy in time for Christmas, said Jessica. Thud. Just as Jessica said it, Roger dropped to the floor. Roger! Roger, wake up! Honey, are you okay? Jessica exclaimed. Roger got up and said, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt that you had told me that we were going to have a baby. I'm so happy it was a dream, and now I'm awake. Wow. Roger, that wasn't a dream. We're going to have a baby, but I don't know how to be a dad. What are we going to do, said Roger. Don't you mean asked, Roger? Well, that's why we're going to take baby classes, said Jessica. Well, if you say so, and I have to pause. This person says well a lot at the beginning of every sentence, practically. You need to stop saying well. It should just say, if you say so, Jessica, but I'll have to get everything ready, said Roger. Then Roger went to Eddie's office to tell the news. Hi, Eddie, can I talk to you about something? Said Roger. Why, sure, Roger, what's new? Said Eddie as he was drinking Coke. Well, Eddie, my wife is having a baby, but I don't think I can be a good dad. That baby needs someone to take care of it all the time, not someone who's going to knock his crib over or spill his milk like me. I'm too much of a klutz to take care of a baby. I can hardly take care of myself, said Roger. You need punctuation after myself, and try not to use the word said so many times. Because, it's kind of redundant after a while. Hi, I'm going to go to the grocery store, said Fanfic Critic. Okay, be sure to bring back some milk, said Susan. Okay, do you want me to pick up some toothpaste while I'm gone? Said Fanfic Critic. Oh, sure, and while you had to pick up some rum as well. I'm feeling like getting drunk tonight, said Susan. See how redundant that is? Okay, let's get back to work. Well, that may be true, Roger, but you have Jessica to help. And look at Goofy, he managed to raise Max just fine even though he's very accident prone. Don't worry, it'll all be okay, said Eddie. I guess I never thought of it that way, said Roger. Back at the doctor, Jessica was doing her usual checkup. Then she went to the store to buy baby stuff, and when she got home she laid down on a couch. Well, it was time for the baby shower. Nice use of transitions. Jessica invited all the Disney and Nickelodeon girls to the shower, while Roger invited all of the Disney and Nickelodeon boys to the bar. The girls were at Jessica and Roger's house, and Roger and the boys were at the bar. Well, I'm so happy for you, Jessica. Why is there like a weird space between the quotations and the W in well? Get rid of that space. And get rid of the word well as well. Well, I'm so happy for you, Jessica. I just wish my husband Donald would just marry me already. If he's married, why would he be your husband if he's not married to you yet? Said Daisy. Oh, come on, Daisy. At least you didn't have to wait until your prince came to your rescue, said Snow White. Well, I guess you are right, but I want to have kids, said Daisy, with a sad look on her face. It's okay, Daisy. I bet Donald doesn't want any kids. And beside, he has his nephews that bug him a lot, said Jessica. You know what? You're right, Jessica. So what if I don't have any kids? I still have Donald and he makes me happy, said Daisy. Well, that is great. Now, let's get the party started, said Minnie Mouse. Then it was time for presents. Jessica got a lot of stuff. She got a baby stroller, toys, baby clothes, and more. Meanwhile, at the bar, I can't believe it, Roger. You're going to be a dad, said Mickey. Yeah, Roger, how did you do it? I mean, all you guys do is play patty cake, said Max. Well, let's just say we played patty cake, but I didn't have my gloves on that day, said Roger. Wow, that is hardcore. Roger Rabbit, you have to be the coolest tune in the world, said Max. Gee, thanks, Max. Don't you mean thanks, Max? I am so happy that my wife is having a baby and I'm going to be a dad. Now I can't wait, said Roger. Oh, Roger, I almost... Well, they actually use the words all and most. There is a word called almost. Look it up, please. I almost forgot. I'm going to give you a raise for being a good partner to me and helping me out with all the cases, said Eddie. Thanks, Eddie. You are a real pal. And if you had not cleared my name that one time I was framed, I would have been dipped. Thanks again for that, said Roger. Hey, it's the least I can do for a tune. And besides, I did not like tunes before you came along, and now I do, said Eddie with a smile on his face. Well, the party was over, and it was nighttime. Roger and Jessica were getting ready for bed. Well, Jessica, I can't wait for the baby, said Roger. Good, and I know you will be a good dad and may be as good as Goofy, said Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. Well, good night, said Roger. Again, they keep on saying well too much. Good night, Roger. See you in the morning, said Jessica. Good night, Jessica. I love you, and good night to you, my son. I love you. Good night, said Roger. Well, the days came and went, and then it was Christmas time. Roger and Jessica were having a Christmas Eve party, and all the Toons were there. They had a great time. They opened presents. They ate great food that Jessica made, which was very good. Soon, it was time for bed, and we all know Santa Claus is coming, and all the good little Toon boys, girls, shouldn't it say Toon boys and girls? Why is there a comma after boys? Should be asleep. Everyone was asleep except for Jessica. She was tossing and turning, and then she felt the baby start to kick. She woke up and felt the baby move. Roger, wake up. I think it's time. We need to go to the hospital now. I think the baby is ready, said Jessica. Really? Are you sure, Jessica? Said Roger. Yes, screamed Jessica. Okay, I'll get Benny the cab and Eddie, and we'll go to the hospital. Okay, so don't worry. I will take care of you, said Roger. So then Roger Rabbit got on the phone and called Eddie Valiant and Benny the cab. It was late at night, about 1 a.m. in the morning when Roger called. Ring, ring, ring. I'm not even going to say anything. Then Eddie woke up and picked up the phone. Hello? Oh, hi, Roger. What's up? I guess this is Tommy Wiseau now? What? Your wife is having a baby now? Okay, I will meet you at the hospital. Don't worry, I'm coming. Just stay calm and I will be at the hospital as soon as I can. Okay, bye, said Eddie as he hung up the phone. Then Roger Rabbit took Jessica to the hospital. Dr. Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie were waiting for them. Help, my wife is going to have a baby. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Please help me, said Roger. Don't worry, Roger. We'll take good care of your wife. So you just wait in the waiting room and we'll call you when the baby comes out, okay, said Minnie. Okay, I will, and Eddie should be here any minute and I'll wait for him, said Roger. That sounds like a good idea to me, yuck. Or yuck, said Goofy with a laugh. Then Eddie came to the hospital as fast as he could. When he got there, he saw Roger waiting for him on a bench. Hi, Roger, is the baby ready yet? Is the baby here yet? Said Eddie. No, not yet, but soon, said Roger. Well, Roger, I know it is Christmas, so I have a present for you, said Eddie. Really, Eddie, what is it? Said Roger. Well, Roger, you've been my partner for a long time, and I think you deserve a little something to say thank you for being my friend, said Eddie. So Eddie handed Roger a small gift, and Roger opened it. Inside was a nameplate that had Roger's name on it, and it was gold, paint gold. Roger never saw a present like this before. Thanks, Eddie, but why? Said Roger. Well, ever since my brother died, I realized that it is time to move on. I want to give you a special place in my office, said Eddie. Before Roger could say anything, they heard a sound. It was the baby crying. Then Goofy came out and said, Roger, I have some good news. You are a dad. You mean the baby is here? Said Roger. Yes, and now you can come and see him now, said Goofy. Well, the baby looked like Roger with a little bit of Jessica. It had red hair, big feet like his dad, and the same big blue eyes with a hint of green, just like his mom. The baby was wearing Roger's clothes except smaller, and he had big ears just like his dad. Well, Roger, what do you think? Is he the cutest thing in the world? Said Jessica. Yes, he is. But have you thought of any names yet? Said Roger. No, not yet. I was waiting for you so we can name the baby together, said Jessica. Okay, how about Roger Jr. Rabbit, said Roger. That sounds perfect and I love it. Thanks, Roger, said Jessica. Hey, Jessica, Eddie wants me to show you something, so I'll see you at home. Oh, wants to show me something, so I'll see you at home, said Jessica. Okay, Roger, I'll see you at home. Bye, Roger, said Jessica. So Roger went to his office and saw there was a desk next to Eddie's, but it wasn't his brother's desk. It was Roger's, yes. Now Roger has his own desk. He was so happy. First he has a son, and now he was Eddie's partner. He was a real detective, and that made Roger really happy. Happy holidays, the end. Well, I have to admit, I love dogs. Your writing has gotten a lot better since the first fanfic of yours I took a look at, which this is also Horrorfan90 on YouTube. There were still some issues. And yes, I know this is a birthday gift and stuff, but I'm still going to point them out to you, so if you do continue to write fanfics, you will get better at it. I mean, you had some weird spacing in the story, like spaces after periods or before periods or after quotations. You kept on using the wrong version of okay. You kept on having the word well show up way too much. And, well, what else? Oh yes, you had some things that needed to be capitalized, like someone's last name was not capitalized, and yet you had random words where the first letter was capitalized, and that just didn't make any sense. But other than that, I have to say this was a cute little story, and I thought it was very creative that Jessica got pregnant because when they were playing patty cake, Roger wasn't wearing his gloves. So I thought that was really, really clever. So overall, the story was decent. You still need to work on your spelling and grammar, but it seems like you have improved a lot since the other story I read of yours, which was Who Framed Roger Rabbit Again. So, I hope you have a very happy birthday. I'm sorry that this was so late. Been kind of hectic lately, and for everyone else who watched this, please be sure to wish Horrorfan90 AK on YouTube, and they are known as I Love Dogs on fanfiction.net. Please wish them a happy birthday. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Till then, I'm out.